Abundance of blackberries. Lovely jubbly. I'll participate in my shake. This one's quite small actually compared to the ones I've seen. There's a few. There's quite a lot here actually on this little bit. That's quite a reasonable size. So for the last little half hour, I've been collecting some blackberries and some kind of insects in there. I'll get rid of that later on. So yeah, collecting blackberries on the way home before I get down. I'm just on top of one of the hills local to me. I've already removed the big ones, I think. I'm just trying to get the ones without the dog. The dog will get going winging up it. Because as you know, the dog walkers, you know, the dogs will be winging up so much. But up high, they don't. So join me for a quick minute or two. I'll take you on a little trail of blackberries. So there's quite abundance there, and not all fully developed, but most of them are good enough. Like these blackberries, look at that size. It's quite a good size. Not taking more than a whole thing, because there'll be 2 or 3 shakes for me, or just blackberry juice or jam, whatever. But I won't be taking any more than that because I won't need it. So. There's another one. Don't know if you can see them on the screen, but you can see that kind of. It's like some kind of cobweb. It's a cobweb that's caught up some kind of flies. So they protect it in a way, and insects, because there's flying insects in there. So yeah, it's all got their own part in nature, haven't they? They've all got a part to play. Oops, they lost the whole bloody box then. You've got to realise what you're doing behind you as well when you're doing this, and not falling. But that's alright. Alright for that. But there's a nice reasonable size. There's another one. It came straight off without struggling trying to pull it off or anything like that. So I say no. I think it's the way, you know, it's ready to be pulled, especially when it's black, you know. They change from different colours. So there's a nice little one. I don't think the dog will have, that came straight off, not even a little fight at all. That one probably leave one a little bit longer and then come straight off. But this one, you can see it's a lovely one, man. But it's only tiny, shame. Wonder if it will come straight off. Yep. It's funny, they call them blackberries, but it comes out dark purple. Now I'll get rid of that in a minute, my tissue. But yeah, that's just to find out if there's any bugs in it or anything like that. But I don't think there would be, so it's a good job I did have my tissue on me. Yeah. Right. Pick a couple more, and I'll be going down the bottom, and they'll be my home way. So can't really show you much. I ain't got really good camera, so bear with me. I'm trying to show you individually. So this one tucked up. Did it come off? No, it's struggling still. Ow. Get. There's one more. Came straight off, no struggling, no fight at all. That's quite a nice one. So what you do, when you obviously collect them, if you ain't looked up on Google, because I had to, you just basically put loads of water in overnight. All the bugs, if there is any bugs in there, or anything like that, will come straight up, rise up to the top of the water. So when you do that overnight, you obviously tip out the water and you tip out the bugs and whatnot. So there's a nice, don't know if you see that, nice white butterfly. I always get them for some reason. I've been seeing a lot of little blue butterflies as well. It's quite funny because the blue butterflies are beautiful, but I've noticed they only plot or sit, hover around basically cows right. So I don't understand that, but that's beautiful nature, isn't it? So, but there's a massive one. Look at that. Should be able to see that. There. That's coming home, Daddy. Look at that. Don't know if you can see it actually. That's quite a big one. Most of them are quite that size. I'd say 90% of the blackberries are like that size. The bigger ones, obviously, you know, they're more developed, but they've got more in, like juice, nutrition, and stuff like that. So obviously, you would have heard in my last video that I'm doing fitness now and stuff. So, you know, little things like coming out to nature and picking your own blackberries is a step forward to making your own shake, isn't it? So that's another big one. That's coming out with me. Another thing when you picking stuff like this, don't try and get it from the same area, because there's other people out there who also got the same hobbies or same interests. That's quite a small one, but I'll still have luck. I picked it. We want to come up here, struggling here, fighting with the bloody thorn as usual. Yeah, so other people come up here and that is tiny, isn't it? Collect their own blackberries as well, so it's best not to get them all from the same area. Same for other wildlife, fruit, I suppose, isn't it? But unfortunately, I only have blackberries down there. We don't have anything like blueberries down my area, so well, I ain't seen it anyway. So it's only blackberries that I pick really. I don't pick them much because it's probably the second time now. So because I never thought about it, but you know, it's free, it's there. You're out getting exercise or doing whatever you're doing, walk, and you can find them everywhere. They grow on the hedgerows, garden, motorways and all that stuff. So like I live in Folkestone, as you know, so up Park Farm Roads, back of that area you can pick blackberries on the side of the roads, stuff like that. But I've come up to the hills, so there's a nice one. Oh, if you're not coming out, I don't believe in putting it out. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. Just kind of dried up my hands. Yeah, fuck it, I'll be alright. There's a nice one came straight off that, struggling. So I don't know how many I've got there, but I've got quite a bit. I'm going to make a move down the hill now. I'm going to make a move and switch the camera off, so I don't drop or anything like that. If there's any other videos come, I'll make them and put them up. I'll put them together. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, I'll take that because I've had it. Right. So there's a nice tree. So if you're coming out looking for blackberries, well, look in the actual bush. So big. Oh, they're coming off now. Fucking hell. Well, I'll leave them because I'm not wanting to get them too, but but there's a cluster of them, and you'll find them a lot in the actual bush, like over there. Can't see. Yeah, there it is. cluster of them in the actual bush, sort of thing. And there you go. And you'll find them more in the bush than out the bush or on down there. The nicer one, because they've been touched by wildlife. And if they haven't been touched by much wildlife. So there you go, a little tip. Right. Thank you for watching anyway. Hope you enjoyed.